in The Alchemist, when the entire universe starts conspiring, when you really desire something, the entire universe starts conspiring to help you achieve it. So this was my third attempt. I come from Uttar Pradesh. My father is in a subordinate judiciary, so we used to get transferred a lot. So my schooling is not in one place. My schooling, I think, had faint beginnings in Ayodhya. From then we moved to Pratapgarh. From there I moved to Ghaziabad for 3 years. After that we went to Bijnor, and then I think I came to Mainpuri, and after that I came to Lucknow. In Lucknow, I completed my class 10th from City Montessori School. After that, in class 10th, we go through a lot of confusion कि science stream लेना है कि humanities लेना है. I went with humanities, and City Montessori was not offering humanities at all. So I went to La Martiniere College. There, I had subjects like, because in class 10th, I had made my mind that okay, I'm going to be going for civil services, so better prepare for it. Why I'm going to wait? Why I'm going to waste my time in history, physics, chemistry, maths? A lot of people do that, but that's their choice. And my family has been very supportive of me. In fact, my father never wanted me to take maths in class 11th, when maths was being offered along with other subjects. So there was a choice between Hindi and maths, and my father told me, okay, you should go with Hindi because it will help you in future. No, I told him, no, I want maths because maths is relatively easier than Hindi. So, so here I was in class 11th with history. I had political science, I had economics, I had English, and then I had maths. So it was a very unique combination of subjects. A lot of people ask me a lot about that. And the first question that I encountered in La Martiniere is that, why have you come here? A lot of people go from La Martiniere to City Montessori School. So yes, once, there's a very famous saying I read in The Alchemist, when the entire universe starts conspiring, when you really desire something, the entire universe starts conspiring to help you achieve it. I think that's really the case with a lot of us, because we really want something today. My introduction. So after I completed my class 12th, I think it was a stroke of luck that my father got transferred to Lucknow and I get to study in such good schools. Again, that same thing from The Alchemist, when you really desire something, the entire universe starts conspiring to help you achieve it. Because my father gets transferred every third year. And in the beginning, he used to get transferred in July. And the academic session starts from April, right, in schools. So I think by now I would have missed an entire one academic year. And I had to cover that up in January by asking this friend of mine, can you give me your book? I'll copy everything. Can you give me that copy? I'll underline everything. So that used to take a lot of time, and that was a very frustrating exercise before somebody eventually went to the High Court and asked them, please, बच्चों का transfer पहले कर दो, because it's very difficult for them. So eventually now transfers are being done early, but let's begin with everything. So this was my third attempt, and in the first attempt I couldn't clear prelims. I had very bad marks in prelims. I had, I think, 8. This was my first time, okay? I had 83 in prelims, okay? And before that, I did not have any mentor in my journey. When you gets into this journey a lot, I did not have anyone in my family in administrative services, or somebody who would tell me, beta isko karo, waise karo, aise karo. So, and I also did not know which YouTube channel to search for. Though I come from a relatively, my father is in his services, he's a PCSE officer, but even then there was no discussion, communication in my family कि यार YouTube में यार ये वाला video will tell you that a topper talks like this. Okay, and they will tell you that these are the sources to read. Nobody, no mentor, nothing whatsoever. So I prepared for an entire year. I graduated from St. Stephen's College in Economics Honors in 2018. Back then I was 20. So I was not eligible. So for an entire year from 2018 till 2019 prelims, I think it was on the 31st of May or the 1st of June, I don't remember. I prepared for an entire year, but I made the biggest mistake of my life, because nobody told me to write 30 tests or 40 tests or 50 tests for prelims. And that was the biggest mistake that I made. And I lost an entire year. I'll come to the second mistake that I made the second attempt. So 83 I got. I think I had done around 82 questions, out of which I think around 56 or 57 were correct. And I got this very, very low score of 83. And I went, you know, suddenly when it hits you, when you come out of the hall, you know whether you have cleared it or not. Very rarely do we predict that we have not done it, and then we do it. So I told my father, it has not gone well. He told me, no, ho jayega tumhara. And then we know what happened after 1 month. So eventually, I came back to my basics. Then I watched a lot of videos. I think I wasted a lot of my time because I already had an entire year. And I saw so many videos telling, and I watched the videos of so many toppers telling you, do 60 tests, 70 tests. I think there was this guy called Kirti Vasan. I think he's an IAS officer. He got a very good rank. I think I read one of his interviews that he did around 60 tests. So I made it a target. He said 60 tests karne minimum. And I ended up doing around 80 to 100 tests just for prelims, and I was able to improve my score to 121. 121. This was my score, and I was able to do around 93 questions out of 100, out of which around I think 70 odd were correct, and thus I was able to get 121.